Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here. Welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today, it's about 8 p.m. Nicaragua time, and the news update, the patch update has just come in. So today, I'm going to be going through, overviewing what just dropped in the game. I'm going to be looking at some of the new shop items that came out, giving my thoughts on those, and then also giving a little bit of a roadmap of what my videos are going to look like in the next week or so to come. All right. That being said, let's get into it. So I'm going to drop down here to the notices, and it looks like, let's see here. Yeah, so it looks like the Chapter 6 of the First Soldier story has finally dropped. They are dropping slow, but we are getting them, at least slowly but surely. I'm actually pretty stoked on First Soldier, I would say, even more so than original FF7 and Crisis Core. That being because I've already played Crisis Core, beaten it multiple times, FF7, same thing, so I know the story. However, this story with Sephiroth and Glenn, Matt, Lucia, this is new to me, and this is a part of the backstory of a character that is iconic, right? Sephiroth. So I'm super excited, and I think you guys are too. So it looks like with it is going to open up a new Crisis dungeon. It's called the Grostia Path, and it looks like we're going to get the La Paina Coast. The La Paina Coast had its own dungeon ranking event in the past. I think it wasn't the last one, but the one before that. And so now we're going to get the very hard Crisis dungeon. So I'm not sure how different that will be, but I will definitely be doing a guide for it in the next few days. Alright, so other than that, a new dungeon has been added, yada yada yada. Crisis dungeons are unlocked by clearing the solo battle tower, B10. Okay, so you can't unlock the Crisis dungeons until you clear the solo content battle tower, seal tower, etc. floor B10, which I'm guessing everyone here has done. Alright, so I'm going to drop back into the notices right here. Let's look at the new dungeon ranking event. It's going to be the Cawpine Caverns. So I'm looking forward to this. I normally wait like 3-4 days until I put out a guide for the dungeon ranking events because, you know, it's really easy to get in the top 100 if you drop a video in the first day, like, because just not that many people have given it a go yet. So I wait. I want to see like how competitive this dungeon ranking is. They're all different. Like it depends on how many people have the right gear for doing this dungeon, so it can depend on a lot of people competing or a few amount of people competing, so we'll just have to see. But I will be doing a guide for this dungeon ranking event to get in the top 100 at some point in the coming week. Alright, so let's see here. Reach a high score, get awesome ranking rewards. We're going to get up to 3,000 blue crystals as a first time rank reward. That's awesome. Alright, that's perfect. Okay, so the conquest information for the dungeon ranking event is going to be fire and lightning. So for any of you that pulled on the New Year's banner for getting Cloud's Fire Arcanum costume and his sword Sky Splitter, along with either Sephiroth's Radiant Edge or Yuffie's Fire Apparel weapon, they are going to definitely serve you well in this dungeon ranking to come. I think I'll probably take Yuffie over Sephiroth just because she's newer and I'm excited to see her. So I'm guessing my team is going to be made up of Yuffie, Cloud, and then maybe I'll bring Matt. I haven't used Matt in a video in a minute, so that could be fun. It looks like this time Fire and Lightning are effective since many bosses have strong attack that easily reduce your maximum HP. It is effective to use Fire and Lightning resist down and trance ability to quickly destroy them and reduce damage. Okay, so for the lightning resist down, so I guess we could bring Yuffie with a fire and lightning imperil weapon, but I'm thinking that maybe I'll bring Red 13 as the third, because he has a good lightning resist weapon that I have, I think around OB6 or OB7, the Seaside Collar. So I'm pretty excited for that. It looks like tips for Conquest 2. Aim to achieve a swift victory in battle, defeating bosses quickly, blah, 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 blah. We all know this stuff. And, alright, so it looks like it's just giving basic advice for clearing the dungeon ranking. So I'm not going to go too far into that now, but I will be touching up on it later to come. It looks like we do have some new paid pulls. 1 or more 5-star weapons guaranteed. Valentines Draws on now. Alright, so let's just go, before I do this, let me see here. Alright, so the last thing, I'll go touch on the Valentines Draws right after this, but it looks like we have new chapter release campaigns. So these campaigns are super important for building your account because they're relatively easy to do and they're normally very generous with the rewards. So let's see right here. During this period, first soldier characters gained EXP is increased. So if you want to take any of these characters up to 70, now is the time. It looks like new chapter release missions. We're going to get a total of 100 draw tickets as weapon guaranteed draw tickets for first soldier characters. All right, super down for that. And new chapter release login bonus. So we're going to get up to 3,000 crystals from this. So that's 6,000 including the dungeon ranking event. So looks like they're giving us some crystals in preparation for the new Rebirth crossover, which I'm always down for. And it looks like we have some packs focusing on first soldier characters, which I will review at the end of this video. So that being said, let's go over to the draws. Let's look at the Valentine's draws. Okay, so here we have only Tifa exclusive weapons appear, 1 or more 5-star weapons guaranteed, 2K paid. So for me, this is a no. If this was 300 paid, then I would take it, but 2K paid for having a single shot at any of these weapons when really I just want, you know, just a few of them. I don't like to really play the gamble aspect of gacha games, so I like lower my odds to try and getting specific things when I can. And I'm guessing that all of these are going to be the same. So here we have only Aerith exclusive weapons appear, 1 or more 5-star weapons guaranteed. Also the same, 2K paid, but for me also a pass. Here we have one for Yuffie. This one might be better for people just because people have less Yuffie weapons. She's newer to the game. So I could see people pulling on this, but for me also, I'm going to be passing on this as well. And then it looks like it is for all the ladies, so here's Lucia as well. So you have a chance of getting 1 or more 5-star weapons guaranteed from her as well, but it is also 2K. So for me, all of these are going to be a pass. But I will do one pull just for fun, and as you guys can see, I have 10 5-star guaranteed weapon tickets saved up. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm going to save it for a fun occasion, but I will do one 10 pull on the guaranteed 4-star banner just for fun. Why not, right? All right, so let's see. I'm not going to make you guys sit through this animation, so let's just see how Cloud walks up. All right, and hopefully, nope, nada. All right, well, it is what it is. Hey, all right, the 4-star version of, what's this called again? Snowflake. I still don't have that weapon, so hopefully I can build it one day. All right, with that being said, let's head over to the shop and check out the rest of the bundles. So here we have the new chapter release. See, this to me is a lot more viable. So here we have the new chapter release pack, and this is 300 paid. You're going to get a guaranteed 5-star weapon ticket, but it is going to be between Glenn, Matt, and Lucia. Sephiroth weapons are not a part of this. So for me, even though it is 300 paid, I'm still going to pass because that's too many characters on one banner, and I don't really need it. However, this one right here, which is a guaranteed 5-star weapon for Sephiroth, right? So it's essentially the same bargain that they have in the Valentine shop for 2K paid, except this one is for Sephiroth and it's only 300. So for me, I'm taking that. So I'm going to pick that one up right here and now. And it looks like, I'm just going to cruise through these. It looks like these are just the typical bundles right here. There's the $7.99 one, the $19.99 one. See, these mats are all farmable. So, and if you want to get paid crystals, I would wait for a better a better shop kind of thing that comes out when there's some type of holiday, right? But other than that, it looks like the same old typical thing. 8,800 crystals, Sephiroth guaranteed ticket, Glenn guaranteed ticket, 100 specific weapon parts for Sephiroth and Glenn, and the 5 mithril ore. Mithril ore is great, let's be real, it's a very, very rare material in this game, but still, I think for me, it's a pass. So for me, the only one that I'm going to take for my account is the 300 paid Sephiroth 5-star weapon guaranteed draw ticket, which I will go over and use really quick just for fun. All right, so let's go over here. I'll go to my tickets and we will drop Sephiroth's right now. All right, and hopefully Cloud will walk out. He doesn't do it. I'm waiting for the day when they change the frickin' costumes or characters when they walk out on these banners. Like, that needs to happen. I think we should all come together and make this happen. Alright, so I'm just going to skip through. We already know it's going to go 5-star. Alright. Only guy small. Edged wings. I already have it OB10. So, it is what it is, you know. I guess that's going to start happening more and more as more and more players get OB10 weapons. But, super stoked. I'll take it to OB11. Not a total loss. Alright, so that being said, I think that just about wraps it up. We can go over and just look at the event right here, which is the Cawpine Caverns. It does look like, yeah, same thing as usual. We're not going to be able to see all the bosses because we haven't fought it yet, but we do know that they are weak to fire and lightning. So I am excited to get this started. I'm going to give it a few days, like I said, not going to throw out a video right off the bat just to be like, this is how you can get in the top 100, and then you follow that video, and then 2 days later, when everyone starts to play, you're at like rank 300, right? So I'm going to wait a few days, figure out a good coherent strategy for this dungeon ranking event, and then I will let you guys know. That being said, if this video helped you today, drop a like, leave a comment. Always happy to hear from you guys. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and peace.